So my name is Cheryl Kardish-Levitan. I've been a survivor for 22 years, and I've been running the Run for the Cure for 22 years. For me, it's a very important run. It's not a far run, it's not a competitive run, but it's a run to awareness for breast cancer. And the money raised helps go towards finding research for new treatments and adjuvant therapies. Running helped me deal with my cancer. And it was like hitting the wall, but then I got over the wall because I was able to channel my treatments and everything by going out and running. Anybody could run. Absolutely anybody could run. Anybody could train to run a 5, a 10, a 21K. Where I live is a playground for runners. People come from all over. I'm very lucky. From the age of 21 until I was 3.5 months pregnant with my daughter, when I was 30, I ran 20 full marathons. I ran the New York Marathon twice, front and center. The helicopter, it was like center, it was like I was the front of the line. And, as I said, it doesn't matter what kind of cancer you have. When you get that diagnosis, at first you're just wondering, wow, like you're paralyzed with fear, and you're sort of numb because you're processing this. I opted not to have the chemo after talking to my medical team, my oncologist and my surgeon, and I went for the 6 weeks of radiation every day. And the technicians were not too happy with me because every day I would run from my house to the general, because it was not, it was a few K there, a few K back. And they said, you have to run. And I said, yes, because this is my way of coping and dealing with it. And when I was going through my radiation, I'd use my mantras as if I was running a marathon to get through. And that was my way of saying, I'm going to beat this. The running room was doing this Run for the Cure, representing, the Ottawa portion of the run. And so I went in and I thought I'd register, and because the money was going for breast cancer. And I thought, well, I'm undergoing breast cancer, so I'm going to sign up and participate. I only had like 5 days to prepare for, to fundraise, and I raised a few $1,000s in the first 3-4 days. And participating in that 5K run was the most emotional and rewarding run I've ever done. And when I crossed that finish line, I was sobbing. And and that was when I decided that I'm going to give back. This is my race. Over the years, I've either been the top, second, or third top fundraiser consistently. And I pool my funds with the women's team Just Doing It. So every year since I've been involved in our team Just Doing It, we've won the top fundraising award for women's team. The Just Doing It team evolved from my breast cancer dragon boat team, because we're all survivors, and these are all women that are grateful to be able to do it and participate. Very sadly, I can't even count how many women we've lost over the 22 years. What pushes me is that I have a daughter and all these young women that are being diagnosed with aggressive cancer in their 30s and 40s. I'm trying to raise as much money as I can to help now find better treatments so these women have a better quality of life. I feel very grateful to be able to have raised $350,000 for metastatic cancer. And I'm grateful that I have 22 years, and I'm going to continue to do it as much as I can.